Dear Mr. George and Mrs. Melanie Crocker, this is Buckshot Creek Jump. And I'm writing you here because I've sent you some emails and I found your phone number on the interwebs and I sent you some text messages. Figured it'd be okay since it was on the interwebs. I didn't even know until I started using this. You Google the thing and then I put it in. I typed in there George Melanie Crocker. I said Texas. And there's like 5,000 of you, so I just started going through all of them and trying to find a one. But anyways, I sent a bunch and never got any response. I don't know. Maybe you're just ignoring me. Maybe I had the wrong number. I don't know. You tell me. But anyways, I wanted to let you know I do enjoy watching you go fishing. I'm a big fisherman myself, so is my cousin, Backwoods Mindset. I do enjoy watching you cook some food. You guys both have your special ways of doing it. It's pretty neat. I like it a lot. It's real cool. And then, your talks about family. And when you talk about family and life stuff and all that good jazz, that's pretty neat. I like it a lot. But, I don't know. It makes me warm inside. I wish I had a family that did about me. But, it is what it is. I'm sure if you've seen before, when I steal my cousin's phone and make these videos, I talk about myself and, what I've been through and being adopted, and I was from Texas, and we'll get into that, though. But anyways, I've been praying for you both, too. Just wanted to let you know that because I is a good boy some of the time. I do care about people, so I have been praying for you. But I got lots of questions directed at you about the way that you treat your boys, what you do, how they're kind of hooligans, and why I think they may be hooligans and what you can do about it. But we'll get into all this in this letter that I'm writing you here. I do appreciate that your boy Matt has come back home and is staying with you, making sure everything's okay, helping you out, just being there for you. That's pretty neat. Okay, that's cool that he'd do that. But, there's something wrong with that boy. He never catches any fish. I seen him catch a few fish on your videos, but they're little rinky-dinky ones, And, George, at being the man in your house, you should be teaching that boy how to do it right. You want to see him succeed at fishing so he doesn't look like a little wussy boy when he's out there with his rod and reel on the creek or the pond or the lake or where he's fishing at your backyard. I don't know. But that's kind of on you, George. You should be working a little bit harder to make sure that boy's well-rounded. And with those other two sons of yours, you got that Jason and the Jared. Shoot. They're nothing but trouble. Moving away from Texas, going up to Oklahoma, thinking they can just live up there like kings on 60 acres. I don't even know what they're doing. You really need to sit down and have a big talk with them boys, see if you can figure out what's wrong with them. That's just my opinion right there. That's why I'm messaging you and have sent you the emails, because, they're grown men, but that doesn't mean that their parents can't still, force them to do what people on YouTube, including me, Buckshot Creek Jump, tell you to do. That's why we write you emails. It's not so much, for us, but it's because we care about you. So, George, that's something right there that, I think that you could work on and just get better at, because, all your boys are just kind of a little messed up in one way or another. But, I digress. The one thing that we would really like to know is how you feel about all these elderly women writing Matt letters, I kind of wonder about that sometimes, how you feel about that. Somebody, just that much older than him saying, hey, I'll do all this for you. We got all these rumors about people sending him money and buying him travel trailers and all this stuff. I'm sure you saw my video about him, so I'm not going to keep going on and on about it. But, I kind of wonder, what do you think? Why, I don't even get it, Buck's real cute. Buck never gets letters like that. I don't understand. Buck doesn't get people sending him $15,000 to buy a travel trailer. That'd be pretty neat. That way I wouldn't have to sleep on my cousin's futon in his basement. And he's just like Jared. He don't even want to turn the heat on. Then you got Jason and Jared just running off to Oklahoma, running away from Texas, greatest state in the USA, and they just going up there, just doing whatever they want, buying 60 acres of land. I mean, sure, you got to be a little proud about them, but come on, moving farther and farther away from Mom and Pa Crocker, it just don't seem right, you know? It seems a little goofy to me. I don't know why they'd want to be so far away. If I still had parents, I'd want to stay closer to them. Boy, I sure do have a bunch of questions for you. Okay, here's another question for both of y'all. Which boy is your favorite? Is it Jason? Is it Jared? Is it Matt? Everybody in YouTube land wants to know. Of course, everybody thinks that it is Matt. Of course, Matt's a good name. That means gift from God. That's what the name Matt means. And with Jason and Jared running off, we just kind of expect it to be Matt, I would suppose. But, Matt just doesn't put out the videos like Jason and Jared do, so I don't know. You let us know, though. Can you put that in there? That was in my note, too, that I sent to you, the email that I tried to send it. I don't know, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was up. I was, sipping on something and, just got a little crazy, decided to try to figure some things out. But, and I would apologize that, but I'm not going to because you're on to YouTube, and that means that you need to do everything for Buck. That's what you need to do. Okay. Now, George and Melody, I got some serious questions here for you. Now, you're related to them Doolittle folks, okay? The Melody and the Joe Bob and the Dale and the Daryl and the Daryl. Now, this is a serious question here because Buck, like I told you before, I said I was going to bring this up again. I was adopted, okay? And I know you're related to, but Melody looks an awful lot like the picture that I've seen of my mama, okay? Now, I was born in Texas, South Texas, and Melody looks just like the pictures of my mama, okay? Same with I heard Joe Bob kind of looks like my dad, and he kind of talks like me and stuff like that, and he just doesn't pay his bills or his child support kind of like Buck does, so I was just wondering, do you think maybe there's a possibility that we could be relatives? I don't know. But at the same time, I don't trust Dale or Daryl. And I know you guys kind of don't trust them either, but then I get confused because I see me in your house, stuff like that with your dog and all sorts of, I don't know. I get real confused when I watch those videos, though. But, I was just really hoping that maybe you could tell me if Melody is my mama. Melody, I know, you're better people than they are. But, if you could just talk to her and let her know that she may have a son that she put up for adoption and just kind of left in an orphanage, et cetera, and that, I'm still around and that I'm kind of doing the YouTube now and making videos and, I don't know. Well, I'm not really, that my cousin Backwoods is, and I just steal his phone and do this. Man, I'm a lot like them Doolittles. But I'm not. My last name, because I was adopted, is Creek Jump. So I was just hoping maybe you could talk to him about that. I do appreciate you listening here. And, when I send you emails early in the morning, I do expect a response usually by noon. I know you guys like to sleep in. You need to get your beauty rest or whatever. But, you could do that. And, I appreciate you listening and, maybe stop enabling your children to make bad decisions. Thank you so much for reading this letter. I really appreciate it. I do hope that you do take the time to respond to it and take into consideration the things that I have brought up about your children, about your favorite Matt. You could pretty much disown the other two, if you wanted to. That way, YouTube just let, we know where you stand because we know what Jared is and Jason's all about, But, you could let us know that you don't condone that, but it seems like you do at this point, so that's really my problem. Anyways, real sad that I won't get to meet you at the Shootdang Fest. We could have had a longer talk, but, and maybe a letter's just what it needs to be. I'm glad that you do have that P.O. box address listed there. But if you could, maybe, like I said before, give me your home address, I would be able to get a nice letter to you. Anyways, this is Buck, Shot Creek Jump, signing off. Love you. P.S. Get them boys in line.
All right, everybody. So you asked for a Crocker's Simply Southern to be done as well with one of my letters. So I hope you guys liked it. Love George and Melanie. Love all the Crockers. I get a kick that they're all completely different channels, so like just the way they do stuff. But I've climbed down that wormhole, so I think I've watched every single video of every one of the Crockers have done. But I am upset that you won't be at Shooting Fest. I was really looking forward to meeting you. I was hoping you could be there, but we understand that you can't. You know, and you guys will always be in my family's prayers. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And we'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. for the Backwoods Mindset Live. So we'll see everybody then. That's 7 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. Hope to see everybody there. Have a great night. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.